We brought this video to you yesterday. As you can see, that man who was holding a blowtorch was walking around a neighborhood when neighbors did approach him. This is, of course, over in Los Angeles County, and it appeared that he was trying to light different materials on fire. Eventually, all the neighbors show up, they take him to the ground, and then they do take him into custody as police arrive there. Now, we do know that he was arrested. However, he has not been charged in connection with any arsons at last check. Investigators saying they charged him with some other unrelated charges. But again, you can see the video there as he was approached by these neighbors who were paying attention and saw that he was holding a blowtorch and trying to light things on fire as they are dealing with all of these wildfires in the area. I do want to bring in Chris and Kim Sumner. Now, you're going to notice on the top right-hand side of your screen there, it does say the video is from Chris. Thank you so much for taking the time to join us here and discuss this just a little bit further.
Sure, no problem.
No problem.
All right, so first off, I have to ask, what I'm going to do is pop up the video itself so folks can get a better look at it. Can you explain to me, and you'll see it in a second, essentially what we are looking at?
Sure. So we heard a lot of screaming coming from outside, and these two gentlemen were very heated in their exchange. And so we stepped outside to see what was happening. And the first thing we noticed is one of the men is holding a blowtorch, and the other man is like, he's trying to start a fire. He just tried to start a fire.
Call 911.
Yeah. And so we're trying to figure out, all right, what's happening? What's going on? Why is this guy walking around with a blowtorch? And he does not, I'm like, when we first stepped outside, we were like, hey man, just set the blowtorch down and let's figure out what's happening. And like, he was not going to set the blowtorch down no matter what. And it wasn't going to happen. And we're like, hey, let's figure out what's happening. Put the blowtorch down. We can all talk. Let's figure this out. And it wasn't happening. He just did not want to set the blowtorch down. The other gentleman had already said he tried to start another fire. And then another gentleman came up the hill and said, yes, he just tried to start another fire at my place. And so we're like, all right, you got to stop. And so we basically dialed 911 and waited for the police to show up to discuss further.
When you have the neighbors all coming together there, you see everyone come together and do what they can to essentially hold this guy until police get there, because there is a chance that he could have taken off running. What did it mean to see all of the neighbors kind of come together here?
I mean, that's the upside of the crisis is you get everyone kind of coming together and trying to watch out for your friends and your neighbors and work as a team and try to keep your children, your family safe.
Are you at this point concerned at all as the fires do continue there in Los Angeles County? What's going through your mind? Are you going to have to evacuate in any way?
All right, go ahead.
I don't think we're out of the woods yet, for perhaps a bad pun, but there's still a lot of fires surrounding us. So I think that we're definitely cautiously optimistic. The firemen and the air workers have done an amazing job. We can't thank them enough, and we're just hoping to stay safe.
Yeah, and at this point, we know that there are still 4 active wildfires that are burning there in Los Angeles County. Chris and Kim, thank you so much for taking the time to join us here and discuss just a little bit more about this video and the situation in general. Is there anything else that you want to add here before I let you go?
Stay safe out there. It's a crazy world, and look out for one another.
Yeah. Stay alert and make sure that you help your neighbor. That's what it's all about.
That is definitely all very good advice. Thank you again for taking the time to join us, and please stay safe.
Thank you
so much.